Are you new to Black Ops 7 Zombies? Or returning to Black Ops 7 Zombies after taking a break? I'll be showing you the best perks augments to research first, the best ammo mods and field upgrades, the best meta weapons to level up first, teach you to train zombies like a pro. How does salvage work, what to do with salvage, and upgrade weapon rarity at Arsenal Machine. The importance of armor, zombie sprints, zombie damage scaling, and much more. Okay, now I'll quickly cover all the augments we should research from perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, and also the best weapons we should be doing and leveling up first, just to help with your general survivability, and so you can learn last day in games. This will be for the beginners that haven't played the game yet, or anyone returning to the game but don't have anything level up as much. Just a quick side note I want to give, to recommend that you do Juggernog first. I'll cover it right now, and then go ahead and do the other 6 perks, as that's the most vital and important. But you can do the other perks in any specific order. There's no really matter what order you do them in. And then for the ammo mods and field upgrades as well, I would recommend you do field upgrades before the ammo mods, and then you can do those 2 ammo mods. And then after that, you can level it up as you please. For the same for the meta weapons as well. Now, like I recommended, a jug first with these augments. First off, it increases your health from 150 to 250. And as you can see in this clip, the major augment, Turtle Shell, creates invulnerability. As you can see, when I turn my back, the zombies do not do that much damage, and I can try and escape the scenario. And now for quick revive with these augments. It's self-explanatory. As you can see, your health regen faster, and with equivalent exchange, you can pick yourself up with the pistols and have 3 extra revives per game. Nice and simple. Next one, Speed Cola. It makes you reload faster. Woo! And now stamina. Now with guns up, the major augment, you can run in hip fire at the same time. Movement is king in Call of Duty Zombies, and you can use your equipment faster, and it gives you a movement boost as well. And next up, Deadshot Daiquiri. Self-explanatory as well. Improves your critical damage. Also makes your ADS faster. You lock onto hits a lot faster. And with these augments, it's just pretty strong. And next up, Double Tap. That has double impact, double time, double or nothing. And with the major augment, every successive hit does bonus damage. And with the double or nothing, sometimes it can double your damage even more or nothing, but that's great for boss fights. And I'll let these 2 clips just talk for themselves with the fire rate.
Don't have the answer yet. Put your head clean off.
And now PhD Flopper. Now with this PhD slider and tropologist, as you can see, I'm sliding through zombies further, and I'm also killing them if I do impact them. This is really great for high rounds and training zombies, and just adds so much to your survivability when going for high rounds. Okay, now that covered our perks. Now let's quickly rapidly cover field upgrades, ammo mods, and the base meta weapons. First is Frenzy Guard, best for solo. Next is Ether Shroud, best for co-op. And next is Toxic Growth, best for high round camping. Okay, now I'm quickly going to show you 2 ammo mods you should upgrade. I'm going to recommend Fireworks and Brain Rot. But like I said, I recommend doing them last, after you've done the 7 perks and the 3 field upgrades, as they are strong, and ammo mods in this game is really useful. But I find it more useful if you do your perks and your ammo field upgrades first, and then go ahead and do them. And then when you're done with those 2, the rest can wait, to be honest. You can go ahead and upgrade the rest of the perks and then come back and complete all the ammo mods, as there's a lot of useless field upgrades, and that would be my recommendation. Okay, now let's quickly go over the best meta weapons, and I'll give a reason for every weapon why it's the best. Voyak, the best AI on the game. Stormwolf, a great high round sub. VST's Boss Destroyer. Cargo Deerwilt, also a Tremoloran Boss Destroyer. Novaline, just the best marksman assault rifle. SG-12, an elite destroyer. XR3 Ion, the Totenreich Boss Destroyer. And the 1911's best crowd control in the game. Okay, now those are the weapons I really recommend you go ahead and level up first if you care about doing the main quests or going for higher rounds. And they're just the best meta weapons. but there's a lot of off-meta weapons and sleeper builds and weapons that are really strong. Like in this gameplay I'm using right now, the Shadow SK, which is still a brilliant weapon, even with aftermarket attachment equipped to it. So after that, you can find whatever you like and go ahead and level those up. But if you do care about main quest high rounds, I recommend those weapons, as they are quote unquote the best weapons in the game. Now, your next question probably is, how do I research augments really fast? And well, that will be a good question. Now, augments is actually tied to your XP. So, double XP is great for this. And as you can see in the footage right here, there's a double XP weekend active. So when it's double XP, you want to go ahead and play loads of zombies so you can research your augments faster. Now, other great people have done testing for this and found the exact numbers. Now, I don't quite have it myself, but from personal experience, I found it that about 5,000 XP gives you 1% of research. But to keep it simple, double XP equals faster research for your augments. And a little side tip I want to give is to always activate a token if it's not double XP. You should have loads of that, and they always give it for free in the shop, so you can always activate and play with it, so you can always research as fast as you possibly can. Now, one thing I noticed as well, I'm not sure what it is on Xbox or PC, but here at the bottom, showing with the arrow, that's where you have to press, and like I said, it can be done in-game. Now, this really wouldn't be a beginner guide if I didn't really quickly touch on how you can actually earn XP really fast. Now, a great map I love to play is Perk Junction, as you can see in the footage right now. I'm just doing a little side quest that's going to help me later on to set up really faster. And you'll see in any second right now, I'm going to go and activate the Rampage Inducer. Basically, it speeds up the gameplay. Zombies are way more aggressive and they spawn rapidly in round changes. So there's no time to chill, and it's basically a skill check if you want to. Now, I don't really recommend you start doing this if you're really a beginner, because you might just hinder yourself and you won't improve concentrating on actual mechanics and gameplay. But this is exactly how you would do it. Is load into a smaller map, fast-paced gameplay, going for headshots, leveling up. Try getting to high rounds as fast as possible. Remember, time equals XP. The faster your time is, the faster XP. And remember, double XP is your friend for faster research for your augments. Okay, and now let's talk about weapon rarity and salvage. Okay, now let's look at our weapon rarities. As you can see, the first one is green, it's called uncommon. Then we have blue, which is rare. Then we have purple, which is epic. And then we have like the yellow orange, which is legendary. Okay, and it basically just scales your damage from your weapon. It's a flat scaling starting from which is common, which is a 1.0 multiplier, and then going up every time by 0.5. As you can see, uncommon is 1.5, rare 2, epic is 3, and legendary, the maximum one in standard being 4. In modern zombies, this is another way we can scale our damage up instead of just pack-a-punching like an old zombies. So it's crucial to go ahead to the arsenal machine right here, as you can see in the gameplay, and always upgrading the weapon rarity, as that is quite pivotal. Now let's talk about how you get salvage. On the floor you can see right now our salvage. You want to pick it up from the floor from killing zombies. Now there are loads of ways you can get salvage from the floor, and there's too many to name really fast. But the big key tips I'm going to give you is that you should have a suppressor on your weapon, and there are going to be other ways you can get it on the map and stuff you'll learn when you play the game. And now you can vitally go and upgrade your weapons at the arsenal machine. Before I teach you how to train zombies, we first need to learn how to use the modern movement mechanics in zombies. Okay, the first one is wall jumping. As you can see in the gameplay, I press jump near the wall and I can avoid zombies or jump over them. It's a great modern mechanic in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Now, sliding is really important and it's something you should master early on and should be using immediately from when you start. It adds to training zombies and is probably the best movement mechanic to use in modern zombies. Okay, now that we have the modern movement mechanics covered, let's talk about training zombies, its terminology and why it's useful. Why training zombies is useful, as you can see in the gameplays, they're all clustered up and you can't get attacked surprisingly from all directions, and then you can just shoot into the horde freely without getting hit from the back or the sides. Terminology: run circles, run a C, or loop. As you can see in the gameplay right now, I'm drawing a picture in my head how I can run around in a circle, avoiding zombies and grouping them up. Like I said, training them so they can't attack me from anywhere. So you run a circle and that starts grouping up them immediately because they are following your path. Run a C and loop is when you're running in a C motion or a loop back and forth like in the footage, and you can see I'm making them tighter and they're not as scattered anymore. First, you want to run a circle, group them together, and then you want to run Cs or loops so you can group them tighter, and that makes it just easier for yourself. One I almost forgot to mention is double back. As you can see in the footage, I'm getting cornered by zombies. So all I do is I do a quick double back, run a C, and then I go for the open space, and now I'm fine and safe. Now let's quickly cover the importance of armor. As you can see in the gameplay, I currently have no armor on. And when a zombie damages me, I'm taking 50 damage per hit, which is quite a lot. That equals to a 5 down from zombies. But as you can see, any second when I put on the armor now, that the zombies are going to do only 18 damage. So it's a significant decrease. So the key tip here is to always plate up and buy your armor and upgrade your armor. One thing newer players should know is that zombies will become faster as rounds progress until they become sprinters, so training becomes more important. They also have a damage gaining where armor becomes also way more important because one zombie can easily down you later in the higher rounds. And that's pretty much everything you need to know to get started in zombies. If you focus on training properly, keeping your armor upgraded, researching the right augments and using strong weapons, you'll survive much longer than most new players. Hopefully this guide helped you get back into zombies or gave you a solid starting point if you're brand new. If it did, a like is always appreciated and feel free to subscribe for more zombies guides. Good luck out there and I'll see you in the next one.